What do you do in the waiting? When you've prayed, but heaven feels quiet? When you've shown up, but nothing seems to change? When you've poured out your heart and still nothing? No breakthrough, no sign, just silence. It's easy to think the waiting means you're forgotten, but it doesn't. The waiting isn't wasted. It's where God does his deepest work. Think of David. He was anointed to be king. Yes, king. But instead of a throne, he went back to the field, back to tending sheep, back to obscurity. He wasn't being overlooked. He was being trained. Before the throne came the pasture. Before the platform came private obedience. David learned to lead in the quiet so he could lead in the chaos. Or think about Joseph. He had dreams, big ones, but they led him to a pit, then to a prison. For 13 years, nothing made sense. He was forgotten by people, but not by God. Because while Joseph waited, God was preparing him for the palace. Waiting seasons feel empty, but they're not. They are full of invisible growth. So what should you do in the waiting? First, stay faithful. Keep doing what you know is right, even when it feels like no one's watching. Keep praying, keep sowing, keep showing up, because your consistency is not unseen. Second, don't stop showing up. You may not feel it, but something happens every time you do. Every quiet act of obedience adds weight to your character. Heaven honors the people who show up even when it's hard. Third, get better in the dark. David didn't wait until Goliath to start fighting. He trained when no one saw him, facing lions and bears in the secret place. That's what the dark seasons are for, refining. Fourth, speak life over yourself. You can't wait for applause. You have to learn to encourage your own soul. Like David said, "Why are you downcast, O my soul? Put your hope in God." Declare truth over yourself, even when your feelings don't match. Fifth, don't compare your timing. Someone else's breakthrough is not a measure of your worth. God's timing for them is not his timing for you. You're not behind, you're being built. And finally, start with what's in your hand. Moses had a staff, David had a sling, the widow had a little oil. You may not have everything you want, but you have something, and when you put it in God's hands, it multiplies. The waiting is not punishment, it's preparation. God is forming something in you that the world can't yet see. And when the time is right, he will make it known. So don't lose heart, don't give up, don't rush the rise, because what God builds in silence will stand in the storm. And what he does in your waiting is more important than what you're waiting for.